First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley.
What the fuck, bro?
Take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. 18 yards for Saquon Barkley. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
I didn't touch Nick.
Through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Prescott from the gun. And he rifles one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Prescott now. And that one will
Which I was playing deep.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is touchdown, Cowboys. First half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now
Let's go, CD.
Sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Aubrey now for the point after. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. They're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. One touchdown is the
Send them
difference.
up, fuckbag Aubrey.
17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he returns this to the 22. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
At the 29-yard line.
A handoff to Barkley on the option. And he is in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun now on third down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new. It worked there.
Guys, shit, nigga. Eat your shit up, nigga.
The keeper, and it's second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expecting to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Yeah, he'll work free for the tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
And an Eagles first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First down at the 19-yard line.
Over the middle, brought in by Dawson. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jahan Dotson from 19 yards away. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Elliott with the PAT. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Fuck him up.
That last touchdown we just
CD gets away, he will fuck you up.
Brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this.
Come on.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer. Because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game. Because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Side complete. That's Ferguson.
Let's go, Ferguson.
Down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's take
now
over.
Prescott faking it on the end around and looking to throw. Now throw right side here going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Fuck the
Thanks for
sound.
joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now they'll fake it here on the end around and instead look to throw. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And he's got it.
Let's go!
A big play here for Dallas. 54 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. The spike. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's 2nd and goal.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 3rd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Fucking help me, my nigga. Help me, bro.
4th down now after a loss of 2. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. On play action, Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they will take a 7-point lead.
17.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And they get him down the ball before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you know, down the stretch, he should have fresh.
Donovan Wilson that time there on the tackle.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Pushing through the contact. Barkley and the ball pops free. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover for his squad.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And an Eagles first down.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Smith catches left side. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. Complete. Smith has it. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for an Eagles.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Here's 1st and goal. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Barkley is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd.
Another try for Barkley. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Ow! I don't win.
Touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And able to get this out to the 25. The Cowboys offense and CeeDee Lamb ready to take over once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Here's Dak. Sliding out of the pocket. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Here we go, first and goal. Here's Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So a big one coming here for Brandon Aubrey. He's hit on his one earlier attempt tonight, but this a little more pressure packed for the win.
What? No! I won't do that.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
How did that happen, bro?
Jake Elliott to kick
So
off
the
for
Cowboys going to get the
Philadelphia.
first chance here to search for a winner as we're back underway to start this overtime. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Dallas offense set for this next drive.
Yeah, I'm going.
So Prescott
Oh,
and the
I'm out.
Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. And now they'll fake the give here on the end around and look to throw. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there in overtime. 51 yards. Well, in overtime, I think coaches always wondering where's that magic line for my kicker. They're already in field goal range after that big play.
I'm glad you brought that up because that magic line can change throughout the game. It's constantly being updated by teams. It starts with pregame. Okay, how do you feel? As the game goes on, they might ask him again, still feel that same number? Is it a different number? Right hash, left hash, what do you need? And that goes into the play calling in OT.
They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
And sometimes that goes to the play caller's ego because a lot of times you have so many different plays you want to call, but when you spot a matchup that's working for you or a player that has the hot hand, keep giving it to him.
Go, get up!
As a play caller, it's working for them in overtime.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
At the Eagles' 5-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. Flush to his right. And
Let's
this is
go!
a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet.
Let's
There's
go!
the first blood here in this overtime.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now a first throw here in overtime. It's caught. Smith. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second and a couple.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 43-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' first down up to the 47-yard line.
Better keep throwing them little baby passes.
Throwing is Hurts.
Drop it.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Eagles. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And inside down to avoid the contact.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith.
I ain't doing that though, shit.
Touchdown here to keep their hopes alive. Here's second down. Hurts.
They try back and throw it away.
Going to be incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket.
I went through that little hole, boy.
Legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up fourth.
Damn it, all I had to do is pick it off.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got Brown and the out route complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on down.
Aggressiveness, I like what they're doing. Got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
So it's a win here for the Cowboys, and it was Dak Prescott, their quarterback, who really led the charge.
Yeah, he was definitely the X factor. He had 3 touchdown passes, ran for another, and really had this defense grasping for straws throughout much of this ball game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Philadelphia, good night, everybody.